welcome back. It's Manisha with Divine Essence Tarot. Welcome back, guys. Did you miss me? I missed you guys. I'm working with a different deck today. Just the standard deck, the Rider-Waite deck. And we're going to take a look at your current energy, the person that's on your mind, their energy, and what you can expect for the next 30 days. What can you expect in terms of finances, love life, and anything else, that happens to come out? Let's take a look. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine the light on what we need to see regarding the collective. How was your guys' weekend? What did you guys get into? I'm gonna need y'all to make some comments now. Okay, I see a lot of likes, but I don't see enough comments, so it would be nice. You guys don't be afraid to talk to me. I talk back, and I promise I don't bite, especially if you don't want me to. Okay. All right, so let's take a look. Spirit, please show me the collective's current energy. What's their current energy? Looks like with this, you're walking away with this Six of Swords. You could be an air sign, like myself. You could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's something that you're walking away from that had you up in your head for a long time, and you're at your breaking point. So now you're in the process of moving away from whatever this was into a calmer state of being. You see how the water here is rough. It's rough waters here. And this character is being transported away into a calmer state. So something here happened where it devastated you. It hurt you. It kept you in your head. And it blocked, I feel like it was a blockage for you. You see how these swords are in front of this, looks like a mother. This is a mother and a child, but there's no gender in tarot. I'm just saying, you could be a single parent, collective, male or female, but it looks like you and your child, you are moving away. Even if you don't have a child, you could be a single person too. Okay, some of you just could be single, but you're definitely moving away to calmer waters. Tell me more, Spirit. The Hangman. Somebody could be a Pisces or have Pisces in their chart. So what I'm getting is currently you're up in your head, but you're not in a bad way. The Hangman is all about being illuminated. You see how his crown is lit up. So there's something in your life now. I feel that whatever that was that you moved away from, now you have an understanding of why you needed to do that. You understand the reasoning behind whatever that was that happened. And I just heard it was a learning curve for you, a learning curve. It was a lesson, and you understand the lesson now. Whatever this was, could have been a relationship, doesn't have to just be a relationship. You could have moved away from a job that just didn't serve you anymore. You could have moved away from a friendship. This could be anything. Whatever it was that was giving you a headache and it kept you in your head and it bothered you and it wasn't good for you, you now realize that moving away from it is the best thing to do, and you actually understand why. So there's a deep understanding here because you took the time. I feel like whatever you moved away from, you took time. Could be months, could be years. You took time to really sit in your own energy and not really be too concerned with anybody else but yourself, and figuring out what's good for you at this time. You took a break. You took a break here. The Hangman is about taking a moment, and that moment could last however long it takes you to figure out whatever you need to figure. But Yeah, definitely you moved away, and but you understand why you needed to. In the beginning, I feel like you didn't want to. You see how this character, the head is down, this is despair, like leaving a situation but not even wanting to leave it, but knowing that you have to. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Okay. You did what was best for you. You know that it was the best thing for you also. Yeah. Your hands was tied in the situation. You did everything that you could do. You see how his hands are behind his back? There was nothing more that you could have brought to this situation, relationship, job, situation, whatever it was. You had put in everything that you could put in, all the energy, all the effort, and it just, there was nothing more that you could do. The best thing that you could have done was walked away, and you did. Okay. Got it. All right. Spirit, I want to take a look at who you may have on your mind right now. Could be a past person for some of you. Could be someone new. And if you're not thinking of anyone, you could just be focusing on yourself. So let's just take a look and see what we have. Spirit, please show me the energy of if there is a person that the collective is thinking of. Show me. Three of Swords reversed. You're healing from whoever this is. Whoever it was could have hurt you, or you could be. Let me take before I say any more, let me just take one more just to confirm. Also with these swords, I'm saying that you have air in your placement, or the person that you're thinking of has air. They could be, or you could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Tell me more about the Three of Swords before I go any further. Okay, Queen of Cups. So the person that you're thinking of, I feel that you care deeply about them. The love that they gave you was like no other love that you ever felt before. The Queen of Cups is like an undeniable, one in a lifetime type of, just like the Empress energy. The Queen of Cups, when she loves you, she really loves you. You don't have to guess. There's no mistake in it. She puts her focus on you, and that's it. She has you wrapped up. I mean, this person could have, or you could have, water in your chart with these cups, which is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But so this person cared about you very much, but somehow you feel that they hurt you. Even though you know that they loved you, they hurt you in some way. And you're healing from that. You're healing from, I feel that you felt betrayed by this person, even though the love between you guys was so deep and so strong. Somehow there was a betrayal. I can see that. And I'm guessing that that's what you walked away from this person, and you knew that you had to. This is what this is about. That past energy. So the love was there, and I feel like it's still there, but the person that you have on your mind is somebody who you feel hurt you, and they're also feeling that you hurt them. So you guys are like, could be mirroring each other with the feelings of hurt and betrayal. Show me, Spirit, how their person feels about them. So we already see how you feel about that person. They loved you, you loved them, but at some point there was a betrayal. Okay? Somebody betrayed somebody in this connection. Okay? You feel betrayed by them. You could have very well betrayed your person as well. Okay, so it could have went either way. Now, show me their person's feelings about the collective. How does your person feel about you? All right. So we have This is the Nine of Swords. This is the Wounded Warrior. I'll show it to you in the upright. Either you or your person could have fire in your chart. So that's Sagittarius, Aries, right? That's Leo. But it came reverse. So this means that this person has given up the thought of there being a chance where you guys can come back together. They don't have any more fight in them. They feel like what's done is done. It's over. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. Yeah, okay, I'm going to show it to you in the upright so you can understand it or at least get an idea. So this came out reversed. It came upside down. This is the Two of Swords. So they are very sure. They're not confused about the fact that you're also not willing to reconnect with them. They're feeling like you're not even interested in them anymore and that you moved on already. And also they feel that the love is gone. It's lost. The deep love that you had for them, it's no more. They feel like there's no coming back. They also feel blocked. They feel like they're blocked from your energy. You know, I am getting that. They feel like there's no way that you would forgive them. If they're the ones that did the betrayal, they feel like that betrayal has cut ties. Yeah, they feel like it's a wrap. And that the emotions that you used to have, they're washed up. They're done. Clipped. No more. Okay. Okay. So they gave up hope already on you guys coming back together. Okay, fine. All right. Is there anybody new in the collective's energy? This past person, it seems like... Let me ask this, just to get an idea. Spirit, how... No, I'm not going to ask that. I'm going to ask it a different way. What's the advice for the collective when it comes to the past person? That's what we'll ask. What's the advice? King of Wands. This is somebody else. There's somebody else here, okay, guys? I'm just letting you know. Okay, and tell me more about this King of Wands. Wow, okay. Wow. So this is what came out. This is the Seven of Swords, but it came reversed, okay? The advice is, I can already see, because remember I had just asked, I was about to ask who the new person is if you have one. Well, there is a new person. Either you've already met them or you will be. But this is the King of Wands. This person has fire in their chart. This is Aries, Leo, Sag. And this person is someone who is reliable. This is somebody who is highly attracted to you and focused on you, by the way. Okay? I want to throw that out there. They could have a temper. You see all this red? They could have a temper, but they keep it under control. That's the difference. If the King of Wands would have came reversed, I would say this person is out of control with their temper. No. This person, they're fair. They like to be in control of their self and their surroundings. But also, you know, if you rub them the wrong way, they're going to let you have it. This is who the King of Wands is. So this is somebody you don't want to play with, or you will get burnt. You will. Or knocked upside the head with that wand, either way. But this person is very passionate about you, because with that wand, you see how he's holding that huge wand right there? That's, yeah, represents the male private part, okay? So this person is thinking sexual thoughts about you already. They have a passion for you. But the king is someone who is a boss. This is someone who has ideas and they put the ideas into action. Highly intelligent. Leadership is like, they're somebody who has the tendency to easily be able to manage others. And so they could be an entrepreneur, or they could be working towards that at this time, or have that in their plans for the future. Yeah, this is someone who has their stuff together. This is not a bum by far, okay? This is somebody who is business minded, and they could be a father as well. This person could be a father or a parent figure, okay? This is a winner. So, just so you know. And this is someone who won't play games either. The King of Wands is not about coming in to use anybody. They don't have to. They already have what they need in order, you know, and they don't come in wanting to manipulate anyone. And so their intentions are pure, they're clear. They don't have any intention to lie whatsoever. They're not sneaky. If this would have came upright, this would mean that this person would be coming in on some BS. You see how he's tiptoeing? Okay? And looking back after he stole these swords over here. Okay? This person will not play with your mind whatsoever. They don't have any need to do such a thing. Okay? They're about their business. The king is looking for the queen. Okay? That's what it's about. So this person that you've already been in contact with or you're getting ready to meet, they're not going to play games about you or with you. Just know that. And I'm seeing there's a lot of swords here and a lot of fire. Okay, I will say that. So that could be either your placement or your person, the person that you're thinking of. Now, let's see what the possible outcome of this connection, this new connection, will be. Okay, we got the Three of Wands that came reversed. Okay, take a look at that. That came reversed. More wands, if you notice, more fire. Tell me more about the Three of Wands and the Chariot. So, all right, so this is what it is. This connection has the potential to, I feel like it's going to move quickly when you meet them. I feel that because the Chariot is a very fast moving energy, and the Chariot don't stop for anyone. It just keeps right on moving through, okay, pushing through. And so I feel that you're going to meet this person with all that yellow. They're going to make you very happy. You're going to have a lot of laughs, a lot of good times. And the relationship, the connection is going to move very quick. So you're going to have feelings for this, build feelings for this person very quickly, and vice versa. They're going to have feelings for you quickly. Now, the issue that I would have, though, with the Chariot, there's no emotion with the Chariot. This is all about, the Chariot can sometimes be an energy of just wanting to chase and then conquer the other person. So this person could be just looking at you as, you know, an object that they would want to capture and to conquer, but not looking at this as a long-term situation. So be very careful with this person, I would say, because of the fast movement that's going to be happening with this. Sometimes when people rush in quick, things can end very quick as well, right? I don't see any emotion yet on the board for this person. They want you, though. They definitely want you. You see, he's focused. He's intently focused on where he wants to go. So this person knows that they want you, okay? They know, they already have an idea when they meet you that they want to be with you. They want you in their life. Now, the issue, though, and like I said, is they're going to want you. Now, once they get you, are they able to keep you? Will they be able to keep that same energy that they had in the beginning when they were chasing you? Because I feel like this person will chase you, okay? They're going to chase you. They're going to let their intention be known that they want you, whether that's buying you gifts, taking, you know, inviting you on dates. They're going to put that work in to show you, hey, I have an interest and I'm wanting to get to know you more. They're going to let it be known. My thing is, once they get to that point where they feel that they have you, sometimes the Chariot just keeps right on moving because the Chariot has already gotten what they needed. They already conquered whatever that was that they wanted. So, and what they want is you. So just be careful about that. Now with the Three of Wands, being reversed, I just feel like there may be something that you see, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There may be something that you see with this person where you're going to take and pause. You're not going to move forward with them right away. You're going to pause. This came reversed. Okay? So when you see whatever this is that turns you off with this person, or makes you start to wonder, is this the right person that I should, move forward with? When you see this, it's going to really give you the momentum to stop and think. You're going to think about moving forward with them, but there's going to be a delay. Okay, that's a setback. When this comes reversed, the Three of Wands, there's a setback, there's a delay in moving forward. They're going to be ready to move forward, but I feel like you may not be because of something that you see or something that you find out. Okay. What's their intention, the new person? What's their intention? Just to look. They have beautiful intentions. Take a look. Ten of Pentacles. This person could also want to make money with you in some way and come together on a business venture where you both can come off and get money, on a personal level. They could want to inform you on ways to make money or vice versa. But their intention here is long-term. They want to be with somebody long-term. Whether they have what it takes, we'll have to continue to look. Because with that Chariot, it kind of got my head, I'm scratching my head, okay? Because the Chariot is not long-lasting. The Chariot is not long-term. That's a short-term, fleeting, okay, I want you now. Once they get you, it's like, all right, I already got that person, so now I'm bored. That kind of energy. Let me move on to the next person, But it's contradictory because at the same time they're coming out as the Chariot, their intention, what they really want, is something that is solid, and to be able to build with somebody and raise a family and sit back and get money and be comfortable. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles is about being financially, solid and having financial freedom. So we don't know yet if they have what it takes, but their intentions are at least good. They're in a good place, right? So that's good to know. Okay. All right. And so what can we expect for the collective for the rest of March, the remainder of March? Can you believe how fast March went by? Like, honestly, guys, the days are just flying. So let's see what the remainder spirit of March will look like for the collective overall. Okay. We have the Five of Wands reversed, came reversed. I'll show it to you. You could have been in a situation with friends or family or in a work setting, what have you, where you were not getting along with these people and you were going head to head. Okay. This could have been a personal, relationship. This could have been, like I said, just on a friendship basis. Somebody, or you have some people that you were not getting along with, because this represents chaos, arguing, fighting. So, but I see that for the remainder of March, you'll be able to drop that burden of arguing with these people and going back and forth. You're not going to be doing that with them for the remainder of this month. No. Tell me more about the Five of Wands. Yeah, something that kept you in your head. You could have been arguing with family, like I said, friends, or people in the workplace, or somewhere where you were in this energy. And I'll show you. This is the Nine of Swords. So arguing with these people, not getting along with them, and fighting, the chaos, the drama. I see a lot of drama here. It drove you to be staying up at night, to not be able to rest. This thing kept you in your head. But this came reverse. So for the remainder of March, you will be, like I said, releasing anything or anybody that may have been holding you hostage mentally, spiritually, okay, and draining your energy. I see that. You're releasing. You may be walking away from these people and saying, you know what? I just need to cut my ties with you completely. I'm not dealing with you. Because I see that you're not going to be doing no more arguing. You're done with that. You're done with not getting your rest. Okay? Wake up, go to bed and wake up and still sleepy because you didn't get any sleep. Because you were up thinking about the arguing, the fighting, the clashing that you're doing with these people. Whoever this is. Or a person. Could be a group of people. Or it could just be one person that you have been at odds with. I can see earlier on in the month, and this could be something that has been going on for months. Could be years. But for the remainder of this month, you're going to be releasing that, and because you can't take it anymore. And it's not healthy. It's not healthy for you. So good for you. Oh, good for you. Okay. I like that. I like that. How's the collective's money gonna look for the remainder? The Fool reversed. Okay, I'll show it to you. The Fool reversed here. I feel like when it comes to your money, you're gonna be really, for the rest of the month, holding tight to your money and not taking any risks. You're not in the energy of getting ready to gamble and being ready to splurge too much, because that's not where you are. You want to save money. And you want to actually grow your money for the remainder of March. So you won't be overspending. I see that. Tell me more about this, Spirit. And the Knight of Wands reversed. So again, what I will say is you're not in the energy of taking any wild risks when it comes to your money. Okay, it could be that right now you just don't have it. You don't have it to go and buy extra clothes and shoes and go on trips like you want to. You're not going to be doing that for the remainder of this month. I see you holding tight to what you have. Okay. And that's a smart idea. If you know that your funds are not where they need to be, going to the mall and blowing it, or going to the casino and just going crazy is not the best idea. So absolutely. I highly recommend, because no, you do all that for fun and then you get home and now your pockets is full of lint, and it's not, that's going to make you even more upset. Like, damn, why did I do that? I knew I didn't have it, right? So why did I do that? So yeah, for the remainder of the month, you're not going to be making any huge, I don't see you making any huge purchases or jumping off a cliff when it comes to partying or blowing your money. It's going to be quite the opposite for the remainder of the month. Okay. Now, let's take a look. Thank you, Spirit. Let's take a look at the Oracle cards. So tonight I'm using the What's the Tea? Because we haven't been using these in a while. Okay. And sometimes some decks get jealous, I believe. I swear they got to be like, well, you didn't use me in a couple weeks. What's wrong with me? I can almost hear them. So we're going to take a look. I like to rotate my decks anyway. Just so that I can introduce them to you guys too, so you can get a feel for them. And different decks for me have, I'll get different meanings. So it's really cool. I like to do that, just to mix up the messages and get different interpretations from the different decks. Okay, let's take a look at what we have. That's okay. Let's take a look at what we have. Now, even when these come reversed, it doesn't matter, because with oracles, I don't read them as reversals. Okay, Spirit, just overall, just give us some general energy for the collective. Somebody's a happiness hater. Is somebody watching from the distance? Oh my God. Somebody's in the shadows watching you online, or even in reality. Are they actually pulling up on you and watching you from their car, or somehow they have their eye on you and someone else. Or they, it could, even if you're not with anybody else, they just see you happy, whoever this is. There's somebody close to you that that they see you happy, whether you're online or wherever. They see you out and about, however it may be. And you just always smiling, always laughing, always so positive. And I just get a very warm, you see that sunset? I get a very warm energy with you. You're just loving life. And all that water, it just represents emotions and love. And I feel that you have that love within yourself, and it just spews out to others. They see it. They can see the love that you have for yourself and the love for life that you have. And there's somebody who's watching you and they're disgusted because they might be in a very dark place. You see how they're in the shadows? They could be depressed right now. They could be going through a dark night of the soul where they are just feeling confused on who they are, what they're supposed to be doing, why they're here. They're just not they're in a very low frequency. So they see you and it pisses them off because they don't have that happiness that you have. Screw them. Listen, do we care though? That's the real question. Do we really care? I don't think we do. Okay? Maybe they need to go and pray about it. Because as you can see, even though they hating from the sidelines, does it look like you give a damn? Or does it look like if you're even noticing that they are hating on you? You don't even see that they're hating on you. You're so focused on yourself and what you have going on. And if you have a new relationship, you're focused on your new person. So you could care less if that ex or whoever it is, that family member that's hating on you, that's jealous of you, that friend, that frenemy that you have, whoever it is, okay? They are sick of seeing you happy. And I say keep doing it. Okay? Keep shining. That's what I will say. Tell me more, Spirit. Ignoring. So some of you could be ignoring somebody right now. Okay? Or you could be ignoring responsibilities at this time. You could be, you could be tired. You could be very tired as well. And I mean, as for me, I can just attest to this with this retrograde. I have been exhausted. I mean, this past weekend, I was literally just in a coma, a bed bum. That's what I was and I was ignoring the world because I needed to rest. And we have to listen to our bodies. When it's time to rest, you rest. So you could be in the energy of ignoring things that you would usually pay attention to just to get your rest. I'm getting that. That right now you're focused on recharging and resetting yourself, taking a break. You could also just be ignoring someone in particular that could be trying to get your attention. You're not paying them no mind. Okay? I would just say for whoever is out there, if you are tired, get some rest. Turn your phone off, okay? Don't feel apologetic about it. Turn your phone off, put it on silent, whatever, D&D, whatever. Take a nice hot shower, have some tea, and go relax. Because you have to put yourself first. So a lot of you are doing that. You're just ignoring anything or anyone who will interrupt your peace right now. And that's very wise, I will tell you. Okay, give me one more, Spirit. Girl fight, arguments, physical fight, at war, competition. So some of you could have, and even though it says girl fight, any of the men out there, the energy is interchangeable, okay? You could have people who just, their intention is to just argue with you. They don't want to get along with you. They want to be at odds with you. And because they feel jealousy towards you, envy, there could be people in your circle or a person, one particular person, who they're just jealous of who you are, what you represent. They wish that they had the strength that you have, and they wish that they could handle life. You see how this character is throwing punches, a boxer. Anything that comes your way to knock you down, you have this aura about you where nothing can destroy you. And people see that. And some people love that about you. But you have somebody here, or plural, people who see it and they actually wish that they had what you have. And because they don't have it in them, they're not strong enough, they're weak. These people are weak, and they see how strong you are, they're envious. Okay, so they are at war with themselves, actually, because I feel that you're just going to keep going on through life being this strong, persistent, dedicated person that you are, and keep fighting through life. Some people don't have it in them to fight. Some people, and I even tell my son this, there's people in life that are winners, and then you have losers. And this is just how it goes. This is not to put anybody down, but only the strong survive, right? So, and some people are just not as strong as you, okay? They can't take a punch like you can, okay? They can't take the ups and downs of life like you can. You make it look easy, and I feel like you have people in your circle that see it, and it makes them sick. Again, happiness hater, okay? So, collective, listen, we're going to wrap it up from here. And I thank you guys, I always do, for coming in and being with me. And if you liked the message tonight, you liked the reading, definitely don't forget to don't forget to comment. I always love to hear from you guys. And I will see you on the next one. All right? Love you guys. See you later.